Morning, everybody. Hanging out here on the beach. I guess we lost the stream a minute ago. I didn't even notice. I got moved some windows around here. What happened here? There's like all beat up here. Let me see. I must have bumped it. All right. So good morning. This is kind of Daily Brew today. We're down in South Florida, um, and the water's choppy, big time. I just got some really good video of it, but huge waves here rolling in. Crazy waves. So we're at Fort Lauderdale, just north of the airport, and man, I can see out on the water. Incredible surf. It was predicted, 40 or 40 was it 40 foot, 43 foot seas out there. You could see it. I can't really see with this camera, but um, crazy winds. So I've been kind of going over the same thing. We, streamed last night. Unbelievable system. It was not officially a storm or anything organized, but it sure felt like it. All the folks that dealt with it said it definitely felt like a something tropical, but it wasn't officially. We'll see what the NHC says after. Maybe they'll go back and check it out like they did in January. But got a lot of crazy videos last night. A lot of flooding. I counted it. I lost count at 30. 30, at least 30 cars I saw were stranded in floodwaters. Probably saw double that being towed by tow trucks. The wind was nuts. There was so much debris in the roads, more than some of the past storms that I've been in. A lot of beach chairs and umbrellas and cushions and trees and palm trees and portalets. So it was a wild night. Still big winds. Like we're gonna head north. The high tide's about 11 o'clock this morning. Massive waves over here coming in. It's incredible. We're at I guess there's an Adirondack chair there. It says, can't even understand it. It's Fort Lauderdale Beach. All right, so we're at Fort Lauderdale Beach. How's that? I could probably take a video right there with that. Let's do it right there. I can zoom in on the Fort Lauderdale Beach sign. Oh, this guy passed. You don't know where to go, dude. There's a cop up here, man. Oh, Bubba Gump! Looks like they're getting the beach back to normal. A lot of beach on the road here. They must have lost a lot. It's sandblasted when you go out there. Kind of wanted to get that sign, but I ain't gonna get it, I guess. North Beach. And everything's just piled up, man. They got tables and chairs everywhere. Scooping up the sand. Oh, they don't. This road's not even open up here. Christmas tree fell down. Darn it. That's not a good sign. He waved me through. All right. This guy knows what he's doing. Is he getting food or what? Yeah, he's stopping. Man, it's chaos out here. We might be able to. Oh, it says no lifts right there. Well, that's a bummer. We'll have to make our way back to the beach another way. So checking out the radars right below me. It it sure looked tropical last night, or at least it had an eye light feature that developed around Key Largo and then expanded. And it ended up having that shrimp-like look, right? That 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 you see so often. I might have been able to go there. I don't know. What is this thing blowing down the road? Oh my God, it's a ball from the Christmas tree. That would have been. There's a Christmas ornament blowing up on the drawbridge. All right, so we're gonna end up going back over there somehow. Let's get a little closer. So power's out here too. It's supposed to be a four-way stop. Come on, four-way stop, buddy. All right, guess not. You don't know the law of the road, man. Just gonna sit there all day and wait for the lights to come back on. All right, so we'll go north a little bit. We're gonna slowly. We're gonna watch this tide come up. That's my look at this water right here. Jeez, almost at the road right here. This is not even high tide for another 3 hours. This is what I'm thinking. We're gonna see some water here. I have a feeling, and that's not good. Wow, it's gotta look at that. They got the trees over here. Man, the water's already up. What is gonna happen here? I wonder. Man, these boats are. This is like sea level, man. I mean, this is crazy. Holy cow! So that water is being pushed up from the winds, and as we've been going, it's getting higher and higher and higher, and it's already here. Um, literally touching the bridge here. Yeah, they're gonna see some water. Have a feeling going to be pushed up in here. Guess I probably could have went back there and went back around the for the bridge. Yeah, we could have tried that. Hmm. Get back over to the beach here. All right, well, it's a little finagling here. Go back and forth. All right, well, I need to find out real quick what high tide is for Fort Lauderdale Beach. Real quick here. All right, so I thought it's like 11:30. All right, let's see. Oh, it's about 10 o'clock here. So about an hour out away from it. Let's do this real quick. Let's see what I got. All right, so I'm gonna post that little video I just did. Angry seas, angry wolf, angry seas. Let's post a little video there. So, I love spell check when you get a word that for some reason stuck on it, won't ever let you change it. It automatically defaults to it. There we go. Post that. Cool. Let's make sure I didn't get tagged. Okay. Well, anyway, all right. So we're gonna this navigation. Why does it keep pulling up crap? Don't I just want maps. I don't want anything else. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, so we're off. We're slowly heading north. Sunny day, windy day here in Fort Lauderdale. Cleanup begins. Water's pushing in pretty hard right now. Um, we're heading north a little bit, see if we can wiggle our way back to the beach. Well, one thing that I have never seen in person that I did see last night was the floods and lots of cars underwater. You see those videos all the time, but I've never seen it in person. So it's pretty surreal seeing so many cars that were stranded just in the middle of roads. Literally just left because they just stopped running. Like, what do you do? They just don't. Ran across one at about 5 in the morning. If I wasn't paying attention, it was sitting there middle of the road, and I almost had to go over the curb to get around it. Wow, this wind is crazy though. So we got a wind advisory up till 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. All the water here is expected to peak around 10, another hour. little husky. So long range, this little low. One of the Gulf's still kind of hanging out. Invest 98 chances are up, by the way, if you're wondering. And the spaghetti models all have it going northeast. Um, but this Florida low still looks like it's going to reach the northeast um, by the weekend. New England area. The big news is the front coming next week. And first part of the week there, we can see some strong storms, man. Anytime you see that 500 millibar jet dipping down towards the Gulf of Mexico, it usually means storms. Well, the Storm Prediction Center today marked day 5 already with a 15% hatch. So that's not very common. They have a little bit of a hatch in Texas, Oklahoma area on day 4, but day 5 they have it almost down the upper Gulf Coast. So that's something to really pay attention to. They usually don't put the day 4 or 5 graphics out unless they're confident that we got a chance for severe storms. Could bring some snow down into the mountains on Tuesday, Wednesday. If you got anybody that's doing road trips, might mess up travel, maybe. So yeah, big front, man. It's gonna be interesting. That'll be the next thing we watch here in just a couple days. I really don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving north. The road we were on, it was shut down, so we're kind of wiggling our way back. Try a different way back out. All right. There's a big road. All right, so we're gonna be heading back out to the water. High tide's kind of going north with us later in the day, as are the winds. So that's kind of the idea, is to just track this thing north, as it might bring in some big winds all the way to the Cape. All right, so we're gonna try A1A again. Man, they're driving fast. People down here drive aggressive, just so they can slam on the brakes and sit at the light. All right, so this system this weekend is gonna be interesting. So Invest 98, it's gonna be close to Bermuda this weekend. Maybe merging with that front, but our Gulf system definitely could bring some action to the eastern seaboard the farther north you go. Yeah, still that Gulf little spinner still sitting out there too, which is so weird. Not really bringing any storms or anything, but the forecast is. So if you look at satellite right now, and just a couple of the graphics I have on my site, man, there is a closed, low, no convection, a lot of wind shear blowing it towards the central part of Florida. So yesterday's low that was hanging around Louisiana is drifting south. and doesn't have any storms or anything with it. It's a naked swirl. But a lot of that convection's heading off towards the Florida Peninsula. That's why they could see some rain later today developing. And it already looks like there's some rain out in the Gulf. So, and there's some rain in the central parts right now. So that's kind of all mixed with that frontal line. So like I said, the theme of this whole mess has been a threesome. Invest 98 merging with a front and this Gulf low. They're all kind of mingling together. That's what we got. Big, messy pattern this last few days to try to figure out. For sure. But as far as snow goes, let's take a look at the blend of models here. All right, we can just go straight to GFS. Take a look. Of course, it backed off. No, it didn't really back off too bad. Now it's a little later in the week. So it's still showing signs we could get some snow up in the mountains the midweek. All right, we're back on the beach. Heading north. Let's hope they don't shut it down again. Probably should hit the button at 9:19, go live again. That's probably what I need to do. Because I didn't really advertise. I don't think that we weren't going to be like officially on our live. Boy, there's sand. God. Oh man, those waves are even closer now. Yeah, crazy. All right, so let's do that. All right. So we're gonna come back at 9:19, which is 20 minutes, and talk some more. This is a pedestrian walkway. All right, we'll do that. All right, so grab some coffee. I'll try to do a weather report driving without pictures, and I'll recap everything again. So sorry you heard it all. You've heard it all before. All right. Thanks.